We have made it to Sardis Lake, and we are at the Potato Hill Sardis Lake South camp area. And there's one other person in the campground besides us, and we're currently in campsite 14, and I think there's about 17 to 20 campsites in this area. And you can see it's a popular lake for fishing, and it's a pretty good sized lake. We look out across it, and it goes for several miles. I'm sure the locals are very, very fond of their lake here. Cell service, we don't have any cell service here on Verizon. I don't know if other services get service. So if you listen closely, you can hear the little froggies, mostly over there. I walked over there earlier and they shut up real quick. So that is our sky for tonight. So far we've lucked out on the weather. It is cloudy, but it's not windy. It's like 86% humidity, so it's a little bit muggy, but the temperature is quite comfortable. So we're just going to crash here for the night. It's $12, and with our senior discount, $6. However, the electronic box as you come into the campground is kind of confusing, and so we used it and it charged us $5 for a day use fee. It didn't say anything about camping when you went through the machine, and the machine, first thing it does is stick you up for $5. So we kept our $5 day use ticket, put it in the window, and we're going to use that for our camping payment. And if there's a problem in the morning, then we'll address it with the ranger. This is a Army Corps of Engineers campground here too, probably because this is a reservoir. So anyway, there you go. That is a quick little update. Sardis Lake, Potato Hill Campground. It's really quite nice. I mean, very well maintained, groomed. You know, you look at everything around here, and the lawn is all just, it kind of embarrasses me because it is so much more nicely manicured than my home lawn. And again, you hear the froggies in there. It's getting a little darker, so they're getting a little more excited. There's things to be eaten, huh?
So this is South Sardis?
I already said that. Potato Hill, South Sardis, Army Corps of Engineers campground.
They obviously expected to do a lot of fishing. They got a fish cleaning table
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yep, fish cleaning table right there.
Barbecue, food.
Mm-hmm. And if I'm not mistaken, catfish is very popular. Poppy.
There's your root there.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take a quick little walkies around here. So there is the road that goes back out, and it is a loop. There you see our neighbors over there. There are a few campsites that are in the middle of the loop. That's 17 straight ahead of us. Nice level site. I was almost ready to take that one, mostly because it would have more solar. And everybody knows how much I like to collect solar. See, we're under trees here, but we're not going to be there for too long. The next site would be better to get solar. There's no overhead trees at it. And actually, same thing here. We just chose, this was a level site. That one has a slope, number 15. And almost all of these other sites, there's nobody here, but the posts all say occupied. So we didn't want to get into some that said occupied. There's the bathrooms up there, lighted, didn't go in them. And then we got some woods over here, and a couple of campsites that are backed up to the woods. And the froggies have gone silent. There's a little wind kicking up. There's our boaters over there trying to catch something, and Tweety just flew overhead. So then we have this nice little lawn that just stretches right on out to a point there. So it's really a very nice campground. Full price is $12. Our senior discount gets us in here for $6. And you get a picnic table, a barbecue, and a table to clean your catch. And you can see the high water level there at the beach. Okay, that's it. Okay, you can see we are getting blasted pretty good by wind and rain. And Poppy is a little bit concerned about it. You can see it just dumping here. You can see how much water we're getting here from the fan. So I think I'll just close this for now. But it's very toasty in here. Make sure this here fan's closed. Yeah, we're closed. Looks like our neighbors are still there. And there you go. Yeah, that is some good rain. What do you think, Pop? More than you bargained for? The ears tell all. Her ears are half-mast. And Mr. Archie is up here too. He's kind of, hey, Dad, what's going on, Dad? What's going on? Good boy. Good boy. Hey, Hey. Okay. Poppy is still trying to figure out what's going on. It's my first thunderstorm and lightning too. Look at that good girl. What a good girl. Want some thunder, lightning. Give it a few seconds. Baby. Just a distant rumble. Archie! Archie! Good girl. Oh, I'm just getting Poppy's reaction. It's her first thunder lightning storm. I've got a feeling that Archie is in Space Kitty.
Is he up front?
I think so. Archibald. Oh, was that a big one? Archie. Archie. Archibald. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. I see your ear there. Come in. Come on, Arch.
You hold your cell phone. Is that a magnet?
No. Archie. Come on, boob. Come on, baby. Good boy. Come on. Want kibbles? Good boy. Come on, buddy. Atta boy. Atta boy. Want some kibbles? I can get you some kibbles. I happen to have a line.
Driving through now?
Sounds like maybe the neighbors are leaving. Yeah, they're... yeah, our neighbors have said, all right, let's get in. Let's get out of here. Well, Archie, he's up front driving. Good boy. Here comes my boy. Atta boy. Atta boy. Yeah, let's get you some kibbles. Okay. And here we have an old Rock Island locomotive and tender. And we are in Duncan, Oklahoma. And it looks like that is a oil-fueled locomotive. It's got some pretty good sized drive wheels on it. And it is a 462. Basically the same engine type that we saw up at Queen Wilhelmina State Park in Arkansas. But it's an older locomotive, I believe. You can see the boiler is a little bit smaller. The high pressure and low pressure cylinders are different. See those two there. High pressure, low pressure cylinders. And the bell on that boiler there is cracked. So what's this here say about the locomotive? Rock Island 905 Railroad Museum gift shop. Free admission, donations accepted. Unfortunately, it's closed already. But it looks like a nice park. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. It is an American Locomotive Works. I think that later became Alco. Okay. And then you can see there's a miniature engine house there and a miniature railroad track. No, that's not it. That's just a mock-up thing. This track, this is the same tourist train ride that was up at Queen Wilhelmina State Park also. And it looks like it was built similarly, 4x4s. However, this one up there, they used 2 lag bolts inside, 1 outside, and here they're just using 1 in, 1 out. And these are galvanized up at Queen Wilhelmina's. They were stainless steel lag bolts. So, okay, well, I guess that's about all there is to see here. Would have been interesting to have gone into the Locomotive Museum. That's all right. Let's go check on them kitties. Infestation. Poppy. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. And Archibald. Hey, Arch. Arch. Psst, psst, psst. Hey. Why don't you look at the camera and say hi to the folks? Silly boy. All right. This is the Taormina Scenic Drive. We got on that after leaving Queen Wilhelmina Lodge, and I tell you, it is just a spectacularly beautiful drive to go on. Just cannot recommend it enough. There are so many nice drives through Arkansas. It's just amazing. So this is where we are pulling into our next campsite, Potato Hill, and we're going to stay there overnight. We'd been driving in heavy rains all day long, and then when we got here, it seemed like maybe we got to the end of the rains and it looked nice, but very soon after, it turned into torrential rains, and we were more or less stuck in the camper until the next morning. The cats enjoyed it. They got to have a lot of extra pets and food to calm them down, especially Poppy. It was her first storm. So these are some cattle that we drove past, and yeah, so many small back roads to drive through out there, and they're just all gorgeous. Something to see around every turn. There's a hawk flying overhead, and there's the windmills in the background. And I don't remember exactly where that dome was. We're going to be coming up to the town of Duncan here soon to look at a old locomotive that was pretty cool. Unfortunately, it was gated off. The museum was closed, and so we weren't able to get up close and personal with the locomotive, but still, we enjoyed ourselves. So these are just some of the places. Now, that is in the town of Sulphur, and this street, all those buildings there, the next day were wiped out by the big tornado. Just amazing. Willie Joe's, those places, they're all gone. They were wiped out the next day. It was very eerie that we were there just before the big tornado hit it. So there is the locomotive in Duncan. And Duncan is a nice town. It's got, I forget what it is, but oh yeah, they've got a huge Halliburton facility there and some other things. So I'm sure it's probably a pretty good place to live and work. A lot of industry, a lot of high tech. And there you can see some more of the railroad pictures there. There's an old caboose and an old tower. Under that tower is actually, you can rent it out for picnics and stuff. And so here we are driving further east. This is when we got to our next place, Hill Campground. And that's a really cool one. There's a lot of wild buffalo there. Be sure to check that video out too. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do give a like, share, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us beat the infamous YouTube algorithm. See you on the next video.